Westwood, Texas. I am Elisa Barnett, 43 years old, wife and mom of 3. This is my daughter.
Alexis, I'm 18 years old.
And I am Beverly Beal, and I also live here in Frisco, and I am 45. No, I'm 46.
She don't even know.
46. I don't know.
Okay, how do we know each other? Well, this is my daughter. She's my oldest child. I'm the mom, and this is Beverly.
And I used to buy things from her garage sales. So, yeah. and then I ended up marrying her and her.
She married me and my husband. She was there buying stuff when I got a divorce, and then she married me and my husband. She pretty much our personalities. I talk nonstop. I got diarrhea of the mouth. She comes in and calms me and keeps my marriage in check and works out problems between me and my daughter. She's a very belligerent teenager. She grew up and has all these ideas that none of them that I gave her, of course. And, the hard drive crashed or something. But Beverly comes in as the medium between me and her. And we're like, kind of...
She calls me her human quaalude. I'm not really sure why, because I actually tend to be fairly, outgoing most of the time. But compared to Elisa, pretty much everybody is flatlined.
I am a non-believer. Let's get this straight for the record. I don't believe in any of this garbage. I ain't afraid of a ghost. My daughter, on the other hand, she watches some of those ghosts. She's afraid of the dark. She still has her little night light and all that. We won't tell anybody. Go ahead and talk. Hurry.
She pretty much totally did everything I was going to say. Thanks a lot, Mom.
Okay, well, that's okay. She's somewhat believes, but she's afraid of the dark. Do you believe in all this nonsense?
Of course I do. I mean, I'm a feng shui consultant, and I work with energy, and so a lot of times I'm walking into a
Have you ever seen a ghost or experienced paranormal?
Well, yeah. Absolutely. I've helped several spirits cross over. I've talked with some who refuse to leave and then just ask them politely to stop messing with the residents. And most of the time they listen every now and then.
Have you ever investigated paranormal?
Well, I don't necessarily have to investigate it because every time I walk into a property, I usually can sense something that's there.
Do you watch these ghost shows? I don't. I know my daughter does.
I do.
So, what do you like about it?
Oh my God, they're so great. They just show the whole interesting thing about it.
Yeah. You watched it?
No. I don't even watch like I said, I live it on a day-to-day basis. So, interested in ghosts. As I said, I don't necessarily.
I'm not interested in ghosts. She's interested in being a ghost hunter when she grows up.
I could do it.
She wants to chase tornadoes. I live in this house. I am the Texas tornado, and she has to go nowhere to chase them.
So the Texas tornado is chasing her all the time. That's why she's one. Actually, I think going and doing ghost hunting would probably be a nice change of pace than trying to chase tornadoes. Because
do you believe in life after death? I don't know. See, I'm a Christian, but I don't know if we go anywhere after that. Do you believe in all that?
Well, I don't know. Again, I'm not necessarily sure that there is essentially life after death. Just that I believe that we have a soul inside of us, and that soul picks a meat sack to wander around this earth in and to experience things. And then when this particular form goes away, then it goes back up and picks a new one.
Well, the only experience I have is we did a Ouija board in high school. I've done the Ouija. I know her friends were kind of scared of it, but I did the Ouija board and said I wasn't going to have kids. I have 3 kids, so I don't believe in this nonsense. What was your experience with the Ouija board?
It just was it did really creepy things, so I just tried to get rid of it, and it kept coming back.
Okay, what about you?
Maybe that's why you're afraid of the dark now, because you think things are going to come back and go boom.
What about you? Have you talked to the other side in a Ouija?
Well, yeah, I did actually when I was, again, in elementary and grade school, or middle school. It was a little freaky. And so, yeah, I really didn't do any more Ouija board stuff, and it wasn't until just recently that I had realized that that I was able to communicate.
Okay, why do we want to do this? And what do I think we're going to experience? I think me and my daughter in a room full of so-called ghosts, maybe they could fix this mother-daughter relationship before it's too late. She's 18. I can't fast forward to have any redos. Why do you want to do this? Because I'm making her because my husband won't do it. But why do you want to do this?
Well, first of all, I wanted to protect a marriage a little bit because I think putting all 3 of them in a house with all these ghosts would be a little bit challenging. But honestly, I'm kind of in it for the ghosts because I think that these poor ghosts are going to need a little bit of